Hello guys, doon sa mga tao na ang religion ay yung Catholic or Aglipay, siguro you are very familiar with the lines, I am not worthy to receive you but only say the word and I shall be healed. 'Di ba? Lagi yang sinasabi sa loob ng church. And alam niyo ba kung sino ang nagsabi niyang lines na yan and where in the Bible will you see it? So yan ay nasa Matthew kasi si Matthew ay narinig niya mismo yung words na yan nung taong nagsalita niya. And di ba nga si Matthew was fond of taking accounts sa lahat ng mga nakikita niya at naririnig kay Jesus Christ. So, ang nagsabi niyan ay hindi niyo papaniwalaan kasi it's very unlikely of him to say those words kasi he was not a Jew. Hindi siya isang Israelita. So, this person was a centurion. Yung centurion na yon, when you say centurion, parang commander siya, leader, commander ng Roman army. So, apparently, he was a Gentile. So, ang Gentile ay hindi naniniwala kay Jesus Christ, kay God. So, hindi siya belong sa Jews, sa mga Jews, but then, his faith was very exemplary. Yung faith niya is super big, kahit na hindi siya isang Jewish. So, makikita natin yan sa Matthew 8 verses 5 hanggang 13. When he had entered Capernaum, a centurion came forward to him, appealing to him, Lord, my servant is lying paralyzed at home, suffering terribly. And he said to him, I will come and heal him. But the centurion replied, Lord, I am not worthy to have you come under my roof, but only say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I too am a man under authority, with soldiers under me. And I say to one, go, and he goes, and to another, come, and he comes, and to my servant, do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard this, he marveled and said to those who followed him, Truly I tell you, with no one in Israel have I found such faith. I tell you, many will come from east and west and recline at table with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven, while the sons of the kingdom will be thrown into the outer darkness. In that place there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And to the centurion, Jesus said, Go, let it be done for you as you have believed. And the servant was healed at that very moment. So, di ba, nakakatuwa na hindi isang Jew ay naniniwala that even if God didn't go to the place where his servant was, just saying the word that servant will be healed, it will happen. So, yun yung paniniwala niya. Nakakatuwang isipin that a Gentile has such big faith. Diba? Ang laki ng matututunan natin dito. Kasi, for us, lalo na tayong mga followers of Christ, diba? Minsan, at times talaga, hindi mo maiiwasan that, yes, you are faithful, but then there are times that you worry. But, look at this centurion, this leader of a Roman army, na isang Gentile. Apparently, he's a Gentile. Pero yung faith niya is grabe. So, talo pa niya tayo. Kaya, kung ikaw ay nawawalan ng faith or isa kang follower of Christ pero nagbabackslide ka, just think of this centurion. Nakaka-inspire yung faith na meron siya. biruin mo yun, hindi lang siya naniniwala that Jesus Christ could heal that servant. He believed that just by saying it from a distance can heal the servant. Ang gandang kwento, di ba? Nakaka-inspire. And I pray that, I hope that this story will not affect me only, but all of the people. All of the people that have little faith or big faith, nakaka-inspire. Ma-inspire tayo sa, ito, alam nyo, itong book ni Matthew, nasa Jeremiah pa lang ako ha, pero wala, nadaanan ko kasi siya sa mga napapanood ko sa na video clips sa internet, and gusto ko siyang makita. Gusto ko siyang mabasa agad, so nag-skip muna ako ng saglit sa Matthew. Pero babalik ako sa Jeremiah because nandun pa lang ako. So yun. Thank you po for watching. God bless you. God bless us po.